Hello and welcome to day 10 of this 12 days of yoga journey. Wow, I can't believe we're already at day 10. I feel this journey has just flown right by in the best way possible. And I hope that if you've been along for the ride, whether it was for a single practice or the whole thing, that it has truly served you. We still have some great practices to come. I thought to myself, it is about time for a cozy and very gentle evening practice. Now, this is geared towards to do before bed, maybe before a nap, but it can certainly serve you at any time of the day to de stress, to unwind after a long day of work. Maybe you're just feeling like you need a good stretch, a good yoga practice. This can serve you. I highly recommend, if you can, getting in your coziest outfit that you can still move in, but that just brings you comfort, feels like a warm hug, and to grab some things off your bed. I have just a nice little throw down beneath me to provide some extra support, some extra coziness, as well as a little couch pillow underneath to give my hips a little bit more space. And then you can also go ahead and just grab a pillow off your bed, and that can serve you throughout some of the postures we will be doing today. Other than that, just an open mind, a little bit of time, and a comfortable and safe space to practice in. That's all you need. Maybe a glass of water. Once you have grabbed the props that you need, set up your space, we will get started together in just a seated position at the center of your mat. You can place that pillow underneath your sit bones. Begin to close down your eyes and ground down into today's focus, which is coziness, whatever that means to you. How can you welcome more comfort, more ease, more peace into your life, mentally, physically, spiritually? Today, let's begin by becoming aware of your breath, feeling the subtle rise of the belly and fall as the air exits your mouth. Staying here with your breath, allowing it to come and allowing it to go. Let it be your guide in this moment. Becoming aware of how your body is feeling right now. How fast is your heart beating? Are your shoulders tense? Is your jaw clenched? Is there any stiffness in your hips or in your legs? Just observe how you're feeling right now in this moment and allow it to be. Beautiful. Before we begin to move, I ask and I welcome you if you feel called to set an intention today, whether that intention be to just focus on coziness or if you're feeling in need of something more. Take a moment to set that intention, breathe into it, and on your exhale, breathe it out. Allow it to be. Trust that it will be. You can open your eyes now if you have them closed. Begin to pull up your sit bones just so that your weight is evenly distributed on each side of your body. Begin to shift your left hand over to your right knee, sending those right fingertips back just for a gentle twist, especially for those of you who may be pregnant practicing with me. You can just take a very gentle twist here, being mindful of the belly, backing off if you need to, or taking it deeper if you'd like for those who aren't pregnant practicing with me today. Breathing into the belly, exhale, letting it out. One more inhale in here. On your exhale, returning back through center. And beginning to take it to the other side, placing your right hand over your left knee, sending your left fingertips back. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, baby twist to the left. Breathing into your body, exhaling out to the space around you. Beautiful. On your next exhale, slowly returning your way back to center. Begin to take both of your hands behind your head, just barely applying any pressure to the head. You can intertwine the fingers slightly behind your head and begin to just apply a little bit of pressure as you send your chin down to your chest. Feeling that stretch throughout the back of your neck, maybe down your spine. If it's ever too intense, if you have any neck pain, you can back off from this. Always setting boundaries for yourself and being in tune with where you are. You know your body best. Just breathing here for a few moments. Beautiful. Returning back through center, realigning that neck with your spine. As you then begin to release the hands down by your sides, as you gently send your head and your neck back. Reversing the stretch, feeling the stretch up through your throat chakra, your throat space. Releasing any tension. We can tend to hold so much tension in our necks, especially for those of you at office jobs who drive a lot, spend a lot of time on the phone. Beautiful. Returning slowly back up through center. Taking each posture with grace. Realigning through the neck and the spine as you begin to send your neck now over to the right, just gently. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can take your hand and just apply a little bit of pressure towards the top of the head as you feel that stretch down the left side. Breathing here. Staying in this cozy place that you've created, that you deserve. Beautiful. Releasing that right hand. Coming back up through center, nice and slow, nice and mindful. As you begin to send the head over to the left now. If you intensified it on the other side, maybe taking that left hand and gently placing it over the top of your head to go a little bit deeper. Breathing here for a few moments. Beautiful. One more breath in through the nose. And exhale, releasing that hand. If you had it placed over your head, dropping down the fingers, realigning the neck with the spine. Maybe welcoming a warm smile to your face. Begin to walk out your right fingertips out to the side of you. I'm enjoying as the sun is setting. That's what I'm looking at right now out my window. Begin to extend your left arm over your head as you send your body to the right, opening up through the chest and through the heart, through the side body. Maybe sending your gaze to the sky, or maybe choosing to close down your eyes here. Winding down, de-stressing, tapping into coziness. Beautiful. Returning back through center, realigning. Being mindful before you transition over to the left, walking those fingers out. Inhale as you rise the right arm, sending it overhead. Feeling that beautiful stretch down the right side body. Breathing into the belly, into the chest. Exhaling out, letting any tension go. 2 more, just like that. One more. And on your exhale, releasing the arm from overhead, returning back through center, and you guessed it, realigning the spine. Coming back to that place of mindfulness before transitioning into each and every pose. Beautiful. Here you can place your pillow in front of you. You can fold your pillow up also if you need it to be thicker. You can always grab another pillow. That's what I love about these at-home practices. You can just pause it and grab whatever you need. Begin to gently open up your legs into a dragonfly or your version of a straddle pose. This whole time I've stayed seated on this little cushion to bring more space to my hips. You can do the same. Begin to align your spine. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, back, and down away from the ears. As you begin to walk your fingers forward, folding over onto that pillow, finding a nice little comfortable place for your chin or your forehead to rest. As you keep your legs active, toes pointed to the ceiling, feeling that beautiful stretch throughout the inner thighs and the hips. Breathing for 3 rounds of breath here. One more big inhale in through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. As you begin to rise, slowly walking yourself back up through neutral. Here we will begin to shift onto our hands and our knees. You can set that pillow aside, but keep it close by as we'll be grabbing it. Can move over that little cushion if you were using one. Begin to spread your legs to about hip distance, or excuse me, mat distance apart, bringing the big toes to touch. Grabbing that pillow or bolster if you have one. Taking a deep breath in, lining through the spine as you begin to walk your hands forward and begin to melt over that pillow. Nestling down on your right cheek. Visualizing your sit bones touching your heels, whether they are there or not. Breathing into the belly, and on your exhale, fully melting into the pillow. Beautiful. On your next exhale, begin to slightly rise and shift your head over to your left cheek now. Getting that yummy stretch on both sides of the neck. Closing down the eyes for 3 more breaths here. Evening in out on each side. One more big inhale in here. Exhale, begin to press through the hands, coming off of that pillow. You can keep your knees here in this position, especially for those of you who are pregnant and need a little bit of extra space for your belly. Begin to walk your hands out, coming onto your elbows. You can intertwine your hands here and allow them to fall onto your head for a little bit, I should say, a much deeper stretch through your shoulders. This is a variation of puppy. If you'd like to take it a little bit deeper, you can bring your knees together for those who are able to and drop down a bit deeper. You're going to feel this through your upper body a lot and your back. But please do the position that serves you best. You're going to have a beautiful and beneficial stretch either way. Breathing for 3 here. Beautiful. Releasing the hands, pressing up through tabletop, bringing the knees to about hip distance apart, creating that tabletop with your back nice and flat. Inhale, moving through cat-cow, Sending your gaze high. Exhale, arching the back through cat. Taking this at your pace. Allowing your breath to move you through each posture. Just a few more here. No rush, nowhere to be, but right here in the present moment. In your place of coziness. Just one more round here. Beautiful. Turning back through center. Begin to step your right foot forward, taking your time to do so. Dropping down through the hips for a nice low lunge. We're just going to keep it nice and gentle here, placing both palms over your knee. If you need to open up your leg a little bit wider to give that belly some more space, please do. Breathing here. One more breath. Beautiful. Coming out of the lunge. Bring the right knee to meet the left through kneeling. As you transition, take your time walking that left foot forward, dropping into a low lunge on the left side. Doing what feels good. Being in tune with your body is a major part of yoga. Two more breaths here. Beautiful. Coming off of the knee, bringing that left knee to meet your right. Bringing the sit bones to touch the heels. Shutting down the eyes, placing both palms over your thighs. For a moment of stillness, a moment of mindfulness. Beautiful. Coming off of your heels as you transition down onto your sit bones, keeping your knees bent here. Using your hands to come behind your knees. We're going to take a little modified seated cat-cow. Inhaling. Again, if you need a little bit more space for the belly, you can open the knees wide to about the width of the mat. As you inhale, open the chest. Send the gaze high, or maybe keep your eyes closed. Exhale, arch the back, roll onto the tailbone. Hand back through, pressing the pelvis and the belly forward. Exhale, sucking the belly in. Two more just like that. Connecting to your natural rhythm of breath. One more big inhale in. exhale, returning back at your pace to center, bringing the knees to cross. And I'm going to shift to face you now. You can stay where you are. Begin to bring the arches of your feet together to form one of my favorites. If you can't tell, if you've been a part of the journey now for a while, I like to include it in almost every one of my practices. Today, you can include your pillow for a little bit of extra support, a little bit of extra coziness. Begin to inhale, create space. Exhale, fold from the hips. Again, you can always create more space by opening up your feet, creating that diamond shape a little bit wider. As you exhale, fold over your pillow. Hugging it, bringing it into your body. Opening through the inner thighs and through the hips. Just breathe here. Two more full inhales and exhales out through the nose or mouth. And on your next exhale, slowly coming out of the posture, pressing your way back up. You can place your pillow off to the side, but still nearby. We'll be grabbing it very soon. Begin to bring your left arch of your foot to come flush with your inner right thigh as you extend out through your right leg. Inhale, line through your spine. Exhale, send the forearm down as you extend through, opening up through that left arm, stretching through the side body once more. If this is too intense for you, you can always back off by coming onto the palm or the fingertips and staying right here. One more breath here. Beautiful. Returning the left hand to the ground, alternating over to the other side, bringing that right arch of your foot to be flush with the left inner thigh, coming down into your version, whether that be on the forearm or just resting the hand on the leg. As you send that right arm high overhead, stretching through the right side body once more. One more big inhale in here. Exhale, let it all go as you return back up through neutral. Beautiful. Taking any last wiggles or stretches that you need while we're seated, because next up is everyone's favorite, Shavasana. So there's going to be a couple different options for the Shavasana depending on what you are feeling, where you are in your journey. I recommend, if you do have two pillows, grab both of them. You can place, if you have a smaller one, underneath your head, just at the top of your mat, and then use this longer one to go in between your legs or underneath your knees. So if you're taking the traditional Shavasana, you would just come down onto your back like so. You can place this pillow just underneath the knees to provide a little bit of extra support. But if you're practicing with me pregnant, or it just may feel a little bit more comfortable, you can come with me over onto your side. And here with the pillow or bolster works really well here. You can bring the pillow in between your knees. Bring your knees to bend at a slight angle, placing the pillow under your head and coming down onto your left side. As you rest your head onto your pillow, placing your arms in no particular way, maybe over your heart, maybe over your belly, to connect deeper with your breath. Once you have found your desired Shavasana, begin to close down your eyes and come back in to that place of coziness, to that place of presence where you allow your entire body to let go, to relax, to release any tension or stress that you've been holding on to. Give yourself permission to let go of it with each exhale. Relax your eyes. Release your jaw and your cheekbones. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your fingers and your toes, your thighs and your knees and your calves. Let everything go in this moment. And give yourself just the next few minutes to be here and nowhere else, just you and your breath. And I'll let you know when it's time to rise. Slowly begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Begin to open your eyes and take in your surroundings. Noticing how you feel, allowing it to be. And I'm actually feeling really called to leave you here in Shavasana, to stay here as long as you feel it will serve you. I want to thank you for being here today, for taking the time to move and be cozy with me here on your mat. I hope that this practice has served you and this journey so far has served you. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for day 11. We still have 2 very great practices to come. If this journey has been serving you, you can show love and support by subscribing to my channel and liking this video. I truly do appreciate it. But until next time, I'm sending you so much love and coziness moving forward. Namaste.